The digital revolution has actually changed the way that doctors are interacting with the content that pharma companies are putting out there. Doctors can now choose to listen, watch, and/or just read your content like they used to do before. That kind of flexibility means that the doctor's actually in the driver's seat. But they are spending time on social media. McKinsey reports said that 42% are spending 2 hours or more on social media. So that is still really a channel, or those are channels, that pharma needs to be relevant on. So it poses a challenge for pharma, it also poses an opportunity. The challenge is we're not really used to putting our content out in those kind of different formats. The opportunity is that we can work with companies that actually can help us to do that in a way that is actually really engaging for that audience that we're trying to talk to, which is the doctors who we want to prescribe our medicines. So basically, what you need to be doing is you really need to make sure that you're developing your content in a really flexible way. It needs to be written content, it needs to be audio, it needs to be video content, and it needs to be edited into short, mid-length, and in-depth versions. Why? Because doctors who aren't familiar with your brand may want to just dabble and see if it's something for them, whereas doctors who are more familiar with your brand and want to use it more broadly, they will need more content, deeper content to understand how to expand the patient population for your brand, in fact. So you really need to offer a menu of formats as well. Podcasts, webinars, animated publications, continuing medical education learning modules that are interactive, as well as face-to-face exchange. And so the bonus tip here that I want to talk to you about is actually that if you were to set this content up in such a way that 80% of the information that they need, they can get at their own pace, on their own time, on their own schedule. Then what you do is you set them up to really search for that last 20% of information through a face-to-face interaction with your field team. And that really is true engagement. So remember that, people, they might forget what you said, they may even forget what you did, but the one thing that they don't do is forget how you made them feel. And that is what true content engagement is about. It's how you make the doctor feel with your content.